We all have that friend, right? Where we go out to eat with them, and when the food comes, you're not allowed to eat it yet because they have to take a picture first. And you're waiting and waiting for them to take that freaking picture, and by the time they're done, the food is cold. We all have that friend. I know because I'm that friend. I think food photography is actually one of the hardest yet most common things to shoot for social media. Unlike most other items, for example, if you're doing a flat lay, you have the option of moving that flat lay closer to the window. However, with food photography, it's typically happening in a restaurant. You're not gonna lift your whole table and move your table to better light, right? Because the two most important things when documenting food, one is the color, and two, it's the texture. Who wants to eat a blue salad, right? You want your salad to look pretty crispy green. And who wants to eat like a green looking orange, right? You want your oranges to look actually orange. So color accuracy is so important when shooting food. And if you're in a restaurant with really funky lighting or really funky wall colors, you're gonna get really funky colored lighting. But what do we do when the lighting sucks? So what do we do when there's not enough light or when the lighting sucks? Most of the time, we're stuck with turning on the iPhone flash, right? Let's take a photo with the flash on now. This is what it looks like with the built-in iPhone flash. We can make it better if we use an external light source instead. I like to use the Profoto C1 Plus. This is a strobe that actually syncs with your phone, so I can have studio lighting in the palm of my hand. These are the 4 tips that I utilize anytime I'm taking photos of food. And you can now implement these and get great food photography yourself as well. Tip number 1, bring your light as close as possible to the food as you can. This is gonna give you the best quality of light. Tip number 2, hold it at a 45-degree angle, right? So 45 degrees is gonna give you the best of both worlds, texture and color. Tip number 3, fill in the shadows with a reflector, whether it is a paper towel, a torn paper towel, or a white shirt or a white napkin. Anything big and white like a menu is a great reflector that's gonna help you bounce light back in and fill in those shadows. And tip number 4, spread the light as much as you can. Whenever you bounce the light, you're gonna get a larger spread and it's gonna fill in large areas better. So there you have it, 4 lighting tips that is going to instantly improve your food photography. That way you can still continue to be that friend that shoots all your food, but your friends will appreciate that the food will still remain hot.